Hey, it's Jason with jamzDOTnet, cars, DIY, and adventures, and today's a DIY car project. I am here with my 2023 Ford Maverick XL Hybrid, which I do absolutely love. It's a great little work truck for me for my side business. But one thing that I've noticed is I installed some cubby organizers, but I'm finding that sometimes I'm going to different car show swaps, and I might have my GoPro or something that I'm keeping in the car. And wouldn't it be great to be able to lock it? I'm going to show you how I'm going to install a vault, pretty much a safe, in that center armrest glove box area. And it's going to take just 10 minutes to do. Now, this video is sponsored by Muslogy. They are providing me this to test in the Ford Maverick, and I'm going to show you the actual install. So when you get it, it's just going to come in a standard box, and there's really three pieces. You have the piece that goes in the glove box. I keep saying glove box, the center armrest console, the piece that goes in the center armrest console to the right, the piece that goes in the center armrest console to the left, and then, of course, you have the actual locking mechanism. It comes with the keys, and it comes with self-tapping screws, and everything you need to actually install it. This is going to be a really snug fit. I was actually expecting it to just be a box that drops in, but this is going to be, the base is going to be the armrest console. It's not going to be a solid bottom, and it's a pretty light device. It's really not that heavy. But let me show you how to begin to do this install. So you're going to want to empty the armrest box and make sure it's all ready to go. The instructions are pretty basic. They don't really give you a lot to work with, but if you use your magic brain, self-explanatory. They give you this to tap through the plastic, but this is going to go, if this is the armrest console on the right hand side, this is going to go on the driver's side, which I'll call the left, and then it's going to basically go in just like so, and then you're going to need to actually use some of the screws they give you to tighten this down. So let me show you exactly what I'm talking about there. So they give you these little acorn nuts that look just like that, and you're going to want to take this and basically line it up just like so. And then you're going to take those little acorn nuts and put on it to tighten it. So I'm taking this and I'm putting on, and I'm going to tighten it up. Now the default code is 000. I'm going to test this before I put it in. So I just went to 000 and it lets me unlock it. The key is only used if you forget your code. You basically put the key in, and then you can turn the numbers one by one and they'll stop on the correct number. So let's just say that this was in and I forgot my code. I'm going to change that first number to 9, so it's now 9,000 when it's really 000. And it's going to spin, and then it stops on the code. So that's kind of handy if you were to get locked out. And then to set your code, again, this is 000 by default. You'll basically push this little guy here up, set your code, push it down, and then you have the new code. I'm doing that before I put it in. Okay, it seems as though I made a mistake here. It will not fit in once it's screwed in. So you're going to have to basically install it once you place it in the device. So I'm going to go ahead and loosen these screws up right now, and I'm going to have to basically tighten it up in the actual armrest console. So the reason is because there's a lip right here that you can't clear. So you basically cannot do what I thought the instructions were calling for, and I guess that's okay. I'm undoing everything that I did. I have the acorn little hex nuts there, and you basically got to do it like so in Once it's physically in there, then you got to reach your hand under, and then you got to tighten them up. So it's not too bad putting it in the way that it fits. And the reason, because it actually becomes more safety, because this little lip on the glove box actually will prohibit it from coming out. So that was just my own stupidity, thinking that it would have just been put together and then slid in. And the tools they give you all reach very easily, so you can just go in here. I'm trying not to block the camera, and then just, tighten it enough. So I already have that one on, and I'm just going in and putting this little thing on the acorn hex screw, or nut, I should say, and tightening it up. So, you just sit it in and put it on, and then turn it nice. I find if you get on your knees and look straight down, it's easiest to do. It's getting a bit of tension right now, so I'm just going to go a little bit more. And I think that's plenty tight enough. So I'm going to double check all 4 of these, but now it's pretty much sitting in there. So you can kind of see how this is looking so far. And the lid is nice and tight, but the box is still loose because I got to use this little poker and poke through to put some of these screws in. I'm not sure how that's going to work, but we're going to give it a go. All right, so I'm going to do 2 of the ones in the back to start. I'm putting the little poker in, and I'm pushing. But this is hard plastic. Okay, so I poked a hole in. I pulled it out. I'm taking a self-tapping screw, which they provide. I'm going to use the screwdriver they provided. And I'm going to see if I can't get this screwed in. It's kind of hard, actually. Because, not hard, but it's very tight in here. But the screw is... I'm right-handed, so I need to adjust myself here. So the screw is going in pretty easy once you do that little hole. All right. Easier than I thought. Let's go ahead and take a look. If you can see that screw in there, this is what I went into. So now the box, it's going nowhere. Let me do these other 4, or these other 3. They said it came with 8. I'm only using 4 because I only got 4. I'm putting 1 on each side. I think 4 is more than enough, to be honest. Okay, I have it installed. Let's take a peek. Pretty darn easy install when it's all said and done. I'm not going to latch it because I have my password set, but it was shut like that. And the glove box is set perfectly. Again, if I was to latch it, I'll be showing you my top secret password. But you can kind of see here the screws that I put in, the depth, and it is a pretty darn easy install. And you can put all kinds of stuff in here and keep it nice and secure. So not too bad. And for my application, this is going to be really good because I can keep, if I have like this GoPro I'm using, I can throw in there and lock it, just in case something crazy was to happen. It's another layer of protection, and it would be incredibly difficult to get this out because it's not going to fit out straight. Even if you bust these screws, you'd have to completely decimate this armrest console to get it out. So thumbs up. I'm a fan. I'm going to put a link where you can buy this in the description, and if you're using your truck kind of like I'm using it, this could be a great added security feature for you. Thanks for watching, and I hope you found this video helpful. Again, this is Jason with jamzDOTnet, cars, DIY, and adventures, installing the armrest locking vault.